About 15 years ago, a bunch of guys met playing World of Warcraft and continued to game together over the years. These men got married, had kids, but still managed to play games together. Today, they are still gamers, and they survive by squeezing in the little time they have when they can. A nostalgic shift to the past has brought forth a D&D campaign. If you're bored, and there's literally nothing else on, then maybe you can watch PEBCSAC.
Alright, just in case, PEBCSAC Crew, and this is the crowd Zombone. 5 of you guys have figured out that some things are bad. You went to Miller's Mine from the town of Astor to get some shit so you can make your journey without dying immediately. Alright, so you're in this room. You've just killed 6 goblins and some sort of kind of goblin-type leader.
Lady Goblin.
There is one, yes, her name was Karen. There is one goblin that is unconscious. Doger, no, not Doger, sorry.
Not me.
Hopi.
Hopi,
No.
Hopi Lope. Hopi Lope takes the leftover tripwire that he grabbed earlier and ties this goblin up with his arms behind his back fairly successfully. It looks like it's going to hold and everything.
Sweet. So we have another shield now.
So there you are.
Excellent. I think,
Yeah.
guys, we need to loot.
Next time, I think we take a hostage when there's other people around.
Yeah.
We need to gag them after we're done with
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
it. A little bitch.
Cut the tongue out or something. Yep.
Or even before we're done with him, you know?
Yeah. We teach him sign language and then cut his tongue out.
Yeah.
There you go.
We just killed a bunch of guys we need to loot. Looting is what's going to happen. I think we hit
Okay.
boss first, right? River boss?
Alright, so you're going to loot the corpses.
Yep.
You find 4 short bows, 5 scimitars, and a chain shirt,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and a wooden shield.
Ooh.
Yes. All right, so
Is there any phallus
things.
rings?
No phallus rings
Damn.
this time. I mean,
Yeah.
there was one, but it was wooden, and it had started to kind of corrode, and it, I mean,
Yeah,
it looks
you
like
don't get
the
splinters down there.
dick was about
So-
to fall off. The whole thing was bad. It was
So
real bad.
GQ and Doger, I think y'all should roll for the chain shirt.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll take the shield. I mean, I have a shield right now, but it's a corpse, and it's probably gonna stay fresh for real long. So probably swap that out for a functioning one, right?
There you go.
Alright.
Do shields require a proficiency of any kind?
I believe that they're just a part of
Just like equipment.
light.
Because the reason I'm asking is, so I'm a hexblade, and
Oh, are you now? Oh, when did this happen?
and so I'm proficient in martial weapons,
Ooh.
medium armor,
Ooh.
and shields.
Oh, wow, all right.
So Borg's like,
Well, you guys,
I'm pulling hunter weapon on this shit. It's all mine because I specifically am the archetype of all of that loot. So
Yeah. So, can you repeat what we got, Sean?
yeah, you got 4 short bows, 5 scimitars, 1 chain shirt, and 1 shield.
5 scimitars. It's perfect for those 3 extra arms you grew when you became a hexblade.
Exactly.
So
Right.
you can hold all 5 of those.
Do we need to talk about what? Did you already discuss your leveling up between yourselves? The
Yes.
skills and whatnot?
Also, as you end, and we've you guys already knew this and did this so that we didn't have to do it live. As you end this last battle, this last goblin kind of slumps over. You all feel that you have become a little bit more well versed to this world of adventuring. You're more confident. You feel more powerful. You feel more hardy, and you have, in layman's term, become level 3.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna post what my stuff is in Discord, and you guys tell me what you think.
No.
So who can wear medium armor in our group? Because that's what chain shirt is.
Does it specifically show that in your proficiency somewhere?
It's in your class. So I could, but I do not want to. How about that?
Okay. No, that's
Okay.
fair.
So I'll take the medium if you guys are cool with that. The chain shirt,
Do it up.
Absolutely.
and
I mean,
then
I'm wearing leather, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to only stay with leather.
Your gimp suit doesn't count.
if you want that shield, Micah, you can take it.
I'll take it.
All right. Okay. You looted corpses.
I'll put this corpse down and I'll pick up the shield. All right.
Deal.
D, have you figured out your stuff?
Well, I mean, I know what the 3 options are. I was just kind of throwing it out to the group to see which ones you guys would think would be better. It's basically if I get hit, I can hit them again. After each turn, I can see someone, I can hit them again or hit someone else. Actually, they sound like we're all about the same.
Yeah, you're going to be in their grits, so anything that helps you parry or block or whatever.
Well, the defensive is level 7. That's
Yeah,
it.
this is
These
okay.
are like if you hit somebody with an attack, they can. Well, basically, one is if you hit them, you can hit them with extra damage, but that's only once per turn.
That's so good.
Or if you're within 5 feet of someone and you hit or miss someone, you can react to them.
That's a larger creature, though.
Yeah, giant killer. Oh, that's true.
So
And then the last one would be each turn, you can basically attack someone if they're within 5 feet.
Yeah,
of
I
the
kind of like
person
Horde Breaker
attacking.
because we lack AOE.
Horde Breaker.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good
That's my
All right.
intention.
agreed.
Whorebreaker.
Horde Breaker.
Home wrecker.
I'm assuming the shield is a +2 armor
Yep.
class.
Wooden shield is AC2.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. So what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more tunnel left, guys. Right?
Is
uh,
there? Are we dead ended? Are we?
No,
You
I
are
think-
dead into this room. You have not really done a whole lot of looking around, though, in the room.
Yeah, I think we should search. I feel like they're guarding something. Maybe they're
Okay.
in a
Possibly, but I
So
think we
here's-
should.
Should we do like
Sean,
a
do you know what our
investigation
past...
check or
Sorry,
something like that?
everybody's talking over each other. My bad.
All right,
I got none of that. So say it again.
got rum down the throat.
We were all talking at the same time. We were deferring to you. Borg had a question.
Oh, just are you familiar with passive insight and passive perception, and what everybody's is?
I don't know what everyone's is, but I know that it's. I know roughly around
Okay.
what it usually is. Okay, so I'm going to describe the room to you a little bit.
Okay.
So you're in this fairly large
Oh,
kind of cavern. The floor is a mix of sand and rock, and the ceiling goes up to in the middle. It's about 50 feet high, and then slopes down on the sides. It's maybe 150 feet long. Against the back wall, which is where you guys are kind of gathered, there are several beds. There are several beds. There are a couple tables and chairs. There is a kind of a large chair with a table next to it that you would imagine that Karen probably sat at and.
would you
ordered
say it's like a
herself
lazy
over.
boy?
Ooh.
or-
Exactly.
I want
in
to take
fact,
Karen's
etched
chair.
on the side is Lazy Boy. There's
Lazy Gob.
also something that looks a little bit like a rudimentary chest to the right side of that chair.
Rudimentary
Chest
I would like
chest.
to.
with a lock on it.
I would like to check that lock and perform that shiz.
Do a
Okay.
rudimentary check.
All right. So, what's the lock picking check that you
Yes,
need
lock.
to do?
Let me look.
Yes, locked.
First lock.
So
Where is
I
lock?
have
Is lock picking
so
one?
I have a double proficiency in thieves tools.
Ooh,
No.
this guy.
Double
All right.
pistol
So
thief
go
tool.
ahead and give me like what, a sleight of hand
Yeah, yeah.
with the double proficiency in your sleeves in your thieves tool. There
Yeah.
it is.
Double dribble.
I rolled a 19 plus my dexterity is 4, so
Ah.
23.
Okay.
Get that loot.
So that lock cannot open fast enough. It's almost like dying to open. It springs open, and inside you find some fine leather armor.
Ooh.
Very
Fine.
fine.
It's very
Ooh.
fine.
2 more potions that seem similar to what you had before, and an ornate stick.
Ooh.
And this stick
Ooh.
seems to have the ability to rotate the top and the bottom.
Ogre
Right?
Can you sit on it and rotate?
You can sit on it and rotate.
Okay.
You probably do not want to do that until you figure out what it is.
Okay.
Just as a rule of thumb, don't stick things up your ass until you figure out what's.
So that would be an Arcana check for which I think,
What if-
which I have +0. It's intelligence, so
But what if you have a plus insertion check? Right. What if that's my
then you
proficiency?
can stick it up your ass. Absolutely.
yeah.
So you get it up there real good. It's just if it's gonna blow off at the end, it's
Ooh.
gonna clean that colon right out.
Melf's lubrication.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, I'll do an Arcana check on that.
Okay, why don't you give me an Arcana check? The D20.
All right, I will do that.
This is so freaking fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that would
you guys
be
know that I can scan for
23.
creatures around us.
A 23. Okay.
23.
All right. So you pick up the wooden wand or the wood stick. It seems to be something of a wand type nature. It rotates, right? And you get the sense that that maybe whoever had it didn't know what to do with it, so they left it alone. But it looks like once you rotate it to one side or the other, it's going to stick in that, and it would break if you were to try to get it out, right?
Mhm.
The way the grooves kind of match up. You see on one side the letters WMD, and on the other,
Yes.
on the other, you see something that looks like "I'm with her." Okay, all right. And
So good.
this is called the Wand of Mediocrity, and you're not exactly sure yet what it does.
Yes.
Probably gonna have to move it to one side or the other to get a better sense of what's going on with it.
Do you think that's Ryan's? Maybe. I'm sorry.
Hopi?
What's your Hopi?
I don't think so. I shouldn't be a stick person. I should be a
I
dagger
shouldn't be a stick person. What if you're
I mean,
Donatello?
it seems magical in nature.
Very
I
magical.
was thinking like
Nobody
Lurker's
picked
massive dick.
Donatello. Just wanna let you know.
Um,
I'm thinking this is like a configurable, like wand, right? You snap at WMD,
Like
it starts
nunchucks?
blasting
It's like
bush
the Rubik's cube,
spells,
of
like
a stick.
destruction or something. If you push it to the "I'm with her," we get some kind of trickster wand because that was the Hillary god.
I love it.
So, which one do you guys think we should try?
well, I mean, should we do do we need to do like an investigation check to understand how it snaps together, or is that already
Nope.
solved by the
I mean,
Arcana
it's-
check?
Yeah, it's solved by the Arcana check. You can see that it's just a very easy slide. It's just the way that the grooves are kind of cut into it. It looks like it's going to snap into place, and you're not sure that you'd be able to get it to snap out without the whole thing breaking.
Okay,
so it
so
looks
it's
like a
a
fairly permanent choice.
choose
Yep.
one or the other. Gotcha.
Yep.
This
Sure,
is
sure, sure,
interesting.
sure.
This is so
Okay.
good, Sean.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
Uh,
I'm all for
Who we
the WMDs.
who we voting for? We know
No,
about
it's like-
WMDs. Where were they?
And so, like, while we're sitting here debating,
Yeah.
like, I can just feel
It's
Texicus prompting me to say, WMD, WMD, do
I
it,
might-
do it, do
I
it.
might need to hear it in his voice though to really get.
It's not set up. It's not set up. I'm
I thought
sorry.
you had to like
Alright,
have the
so-
How
cue.
dare you?
You know
I
what?
thought
You
had
know
the
what?
cue.
So here's
Hold on.
here's what happens here is freaking hell! I gotta do a better job memorizing everyone's name. Gaylord feels a stirring in his testicles, and he slowly becomes
Deep within his
erect.
loins.
And as he's erect, his erection kind of just turns, it just bends a little, and he takes that as a sign.
Oh, like a dowsing rod.
Exactly,
it's so
exactly like
funny.
a dowsing rod.
Love it.
Oh shit.
All right.
All right, what's it gonna be?
I am hard.
I don't know, Will. What are we gonna do?
I'm with her. WMD.
WMD.
I'm with
Click it or ticket.
Yep.
Uh,
I am in agreement.
I'm just gonna be the bad guy and say that I'm with her, considering the person that it probably came from was a chick.
I'm with
Alright.
her represents
I'm-
Hillary, Dan.
Really happy that Dan just uttered the words "I'm with her." That makes
on camera recorded.
He's like,
right.
so we're
Plus,
Like
Yeah.
a D soundboard.
He's like,
It's not like it
That's
says
all this
I'm
game
with
was for.
and my
him.
children's children.
Hold on. Don Lemon's talking about this right now. I've seen him on CNN.
That's
like,
right.
It's already over.
Sean's like,
All right, one
and
of mediocrity.
campaign complete. That was the whole point of this game. He's like,
Yeah.
that's it. I just
Like,
wanted Dan to
end
say
call,
that.
end call.
End call.
It's now my
So
text.
funny.
My text tone. I'm with her. All right. So, Hopi Low.
Yep.
Are you gonna tie it, or are you gonna push it over the edge?
Oh, I'm with her.
Sean, what the
Okay.
hell are you drinking?
It's tied up.
I mean,
Little Manhattan.
okay.
It looks like
I'm gonna
Chimay.
say DM.
All right. So, do you want me
Damn.
to
Damn.
just roll, heads or tails, basically, and you guys call it? Since
Yeah.
it's split 50-50?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're all fighting over
how-
the wand.
All right.
How are we
Eric.
doing?
Or do you guys want me to RP this shit for a second? Should I RP this shit?
Does that mean you're gonna go into character?
He's gonna sing a song.
ready.
Roll, Sean, roll.
I'm ready.
That's the song you ought to
I'm
be
ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Bring it.
Highs or lows?
Well, I mean,
Eric.
okay.
Eric, I want highs or lows.
Highs.
Say it in the voice.
Okay. And Eric was WMD. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god, he just said
it was
highs
a
and no
high.
one said anything?
I
No
know, it was
high
a
highs.
Oh, I
hi.
gotta spit my drink
So
out.
you rotate it and click it into WMD. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and take another look at it
Okay.
with your Arcana check.
Oh shit, that's a D20.
That's have Doger do that because he did it before.
Dover,
Okay.
have a look at it.
Yeah,
would you
I'll-
please?
Let me take a look at you.
All right. As it
Uh-oh.
clicks into place, it
That's a
the
10.
steams actually go away. You're pretty sure that there is some sort of God, this is a 10. You're pretty sure that this is going to be some sort of damage type spell, but you're not sure exactly what it's going to do. You're probably just going to have to
Yeah.
give it the old college try.
Ah!
See how it goes.
Give it a wide berth, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Okay.
So
All
who's
right.
taking the healing pots? I'll take one because I don't have one. If you guys have one,
Yeah.
I'd like to have one.
How many
on
pots
my-
did we find?
2.
All right.
Two more pots.
I'm still holding one. So let's spread them out a bit.
Yeah.
Now that I
have
know there's
one.
a batch factory, I think I'm good.
Hey.
Yeah. In fact, I would have Doger hold 2 just to make sure the batch factory doesn't go down.
Okay. I'll
Hilarious.
pick up
So gross.
there. I'll pick up
And-
one of them. So now I'm holding 2.
Okay, I got one. Is it potion of light wounds, Sean?
It's
The
actually
2d4
called
plus
potion-
2?
Yeah, potion of healing is what it's called.
Okay.
Oh, and
So
what?
it's healing, and then greater healing, and then like
What
superior
is
healing.
healing roll?
2d4 plus 2, right? I gotta
Yeah.
Google it again.
But that's cure
Okay.
light wounds.
Yeah, that's cure light wounds. That's
All
what
right.
I think now.
You called it potion of healing, right, Sean?
Potion of healing. Potion
Okay.
of healing.
So
2d4 plus 2. Google says.
okay,
Yep.
that's the same as the one we had before. So I'm just calling it that
Yep.
then in my inventory.
QTY2.
Not add another slot.
All right, and that looks to be all that you
Oh,
see.
fine leather armor. Who's taking it?
Oh, the final
The
armor.
leather armor? I mean, I probably
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, take a D.
Fine.
I have a shell.
Oh, good call.
Question.
What's the armor stats? But do we know?
I'm Googling it right now.
Get the
Who's
hell on.
It
who's
would be great if
muling?
we all had Google, so we could
GQs.
use it independently. That'd be awesome.
No.
Nothing
We don't
popped.
live in that world.
I got leather armor. I got padded. What is it? Just
Okay.
+1.
So what's
I'm
the
light armor and medium
what's the
armor.
What's the leather armor?
Oh, I-
Leather
I have
armor is
shield.
11.
Great, it's 12.
Okay. Fine leather armor is 12. Dan, take it.
Sweet.
Unless Doger, do you want it?
I mean, I got the shield, so I'd like everyone's armor class to go up, right?
Okay. All right. Fine leather armor, Dan. It's a total. It's
Hope we live
basically-
over there with just like this little chicken
Drumstick.
bone.
Ham bone.
So,
Skunk.
Dan, leather armor is 11. This one's 12.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I don't
Okay.
know how that fits into me getting hit though.
AC.
Is
It's armor class.
that C?
All right.
level?
So right now, since I'm like inventory guy,
Oh, there you
we
go.
own
Armor class.
8 scimitars,
Sweet.
5 short bows, 1 leather armor. I guess now we have 2 leather armor because Dan took his off, and then ornate stick.
Oh yeah, I'd put on Dan's leather armor because that's
The
actually
ornate stick we're calling the wand. You can just call the wand of mediocrity.
Wand of mediocrity.
So,
actually no, I won't. I won't put that on.
Sean,
Yeah.
as part of my Excel not saving, I was the gold mule.
Oh,
No. Why didn't
I
you use
know.
Google Docs?
Yeah.
I know it was 5 something, but
Nice job, champ.
Man, I mean, I have no idea.
All right, new
Anyone have a
rule.
clue?
Only with people with Google Docs get to mules.
I feel
Oh,
like
shit.
563 is close.
That sounds right.
Um,
work.
so Borg, are you carrying all those scimitars and bows then?
I just
With
press
mule?
save.
I kind of figured like we would approach it like a shared inventory encumbrance, and I
Where am
would
I
just
gonna
be
hit the
like,
vendor? I need to sell some shit.
Luckily, there's a vendor right outside the door.
Oh,
Wait,
somebody summon
actually-
Jeeves.
Can I
Okay.
can I hop on my 3-person mount? That's got a vendor
Exactly.
on it.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So you.
So
guys
there's still
are-
one more tunnel left of this thing. We
Yeah,
you know,
and you're still,
we-
and you are somewhat hurt.
All right.
What's
Yeah. Sean, can you explain now that
we
we
do
have
a-
more hit die?
a rest in the cave.
You can do a rest in the cave.
There, I mean,
So
there are
you do-
beds there.
Can we do cat in the cage?
You can do cat in the cage, Miss Page in the cage.
I'm
Absolutely.
behind the guy.
What the fuck are we talking about?
So yeah, there are beds. Good call.
Would you let us
Over.
do because there's beds? Would you let us do a long rest in the cave?
Yeah, you can do a long rest in the cave. You're going to be in there for 8 hours, as long as you're fine with
I
that.
mean, I got nothing but time.
Okay. You got nothing but time?
Wait, how many beds are there?
There
Dan's
are-
like, do we have to spoon?
Nuts to butts.
There,
Oh.
Is there 4
six,
beds?
There are 6 different beds. There's
All
6
right,
different.
sweet. Ryan, me and you were going
I
to
call 3.
Deal.
Still share one. Then I'm pushing 2 together. I'm gonna make mine like a king.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna get into bed, and then I'm gonna hold Ryan down, kind of here, snuggle with.
All right, are you guys sleeping for 8 hours?
Yeah. Well, let's go.
What?
ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, what is that
We're
gonna
gonna
give
get
us?
we're gonna get trapped. We need to set a trap.
Gives you
and
all
then
your
go
hit
to sleep.
points back, and it gives you those roll die that you used on your short rest to give yourself hit points.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That was my question. So, like,
And it
when you
resets spells.
use die to
Uh-huh.
regain HP, you don't have that to roll in combat. Is that the idea?
No. So what it is you
No,
have a
it's
pool.
just a number you just subtract.
Yeah, you have a pool of hit dice. When you
Yeah.
short rest, you can roll those to heal yourself, right? But they deplete until you long rest. You get all your hit die back.
Okay. So is it
You're
is it
actually
like
only supposed
you
to
roll?
get some, but I don't care. It seems like really
Well,
nitty gritty.
you're
You
supposed-
rest, you get it back.
The way
Okay.
the way it's supposed to work is short rests. You consume a hit die by consuming rations of food,
Right.
right? So that's how it limits that resource. And then long rest replenishes hit die, but you still need to go get food.
It's more like a hibernation.
So
Oh,
like
yes.
if we have 3 hit die right now, if we did a short rest, we'd roll 1 hit die to regain HP, or we'd roll 3.
It would depend on how much HP you want to get back.
But
The
you
hit
spend
die
it. When you
And
roll it,
how
you
much
spend
Spend
food
it,
you want
roll it, and that's how you get
Oh,
your.
okay.
to use.
it.
So if you do
okay.
a long rest, you guys will be at max all across the board, ready to go.
Okay.
It only costs 8 hours. I got
Costs 8
nothing but
hours.
time.
I say we do it.
Okay.
I think we should set a trap there at the end.
Yeah. Why can't we set up your trap, Doger, and then go to bed?
All right.
All right. You're gonna set your trap out in the middle of the doorway there.
I'm
Can we
gonna
also set a watch, Sean?
set my trap in the
You
doorway.
can set a watch, but if you set a watch, someone's not getting 8 hours of sleep.
Ooh, wrecked.
All right, so I have 12 hit points out of 18. Who's got the lowest hit points?
I have 7
I'm
out
sorry,
of
who's
19
the
now.
highest hit points? Is that me? I have 12.
You
Man,
guys
how do you
all
guys have
just
such
leveled
low? I've got 31 hit points if I heal to full.
Yeah, if you heal to full, but I'm at 7.
Yeah, I'm
I
at
was-
11 right now.
My
so.
max was 10, and now I'm at 19, so I'm 7 and 19.
Who is a half elf?
Me.
Okay, so you don't actually sleep. You kind of
I trance.
to the
Yeah.
trance state. So you
You could
would
be on
think
watch.
that if something would happen, you would hear that. If the trap were to go off, it's metal. You would
yeah,
hear that too.
GQ.
So that's probably a good thing. There.
Yeah.
More like,
Alright, so you guys
thanks,
do
thanks, DM, for not fucking us.
That's more like a Tiesto.
It really comes in handy in Vegas.
All right, so you guys are gonna do a long rest. All right.
He's like, and you all die in your sleep. Sorry.
The Braveheart Beckett remix.
Okay.
One of the funniest. That's pretty funny.
It's good.
All right. So
Buggity.
you wake up. You are fully rested, and
Give me that 18 HP.
you go ahead and stand up, and you notice that there are footsteps that seem to be different than yours or the goblins, that are fresh, that have walked around this room and back out, has circumvented your trap, and you're not sure what.
Like humanoid footsteps, or like
gotta look at
8
him.
legs.
It's 2 legs, but you're not sure what that
Okay.
means.
What
This is great, Sean.
They don't need the legs.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
Sidebar here. We leveled 2 levels, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so that's why my hit points are low. I need to roll again. and add
Okay.
that.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I only rolled once. So
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
I was
only
like,
rolled
why-
once as well. That's
All right,
why
so
I'm
I'm-
19.
I'm-
There you
18
go.
plus
I was
8.
like, why do you guys have such low
I'm at-
HP pools?
yeah.
All right, so
I'm at
I'm
24.
I'm at
Yeah.
26 now.
That
Okay.
sounds better.
Let me roll my D8. Ooh, 7.
I was like,
That's,
you guys should not be in the teens. That's for sure.
Yeah.
that's Constitution 9. So I'm
That
at
was the whole point
28.
of the 3 is to get you guys to where you could do a little bit more.
28. 28 hit points.
Nice.
Much better.
Okay, all right.
That's
Couple
okay.
quaaludes.
A couple quaaludes.
right,
I should have done my little primeval awareness. I can scan for people. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, blah blah blah, within 1 mile of us.
1
Oh, nice.
mile. Holy
wow.
crap!
God
What kind of
damn.
scanner is that?
Yeah, but it just tells me people are there.
That's-
It doesn't tell you how many.
Does it tell you if they're over 9,000 is what he's saying.
Yep.
It
All
doesn't
right, so you
reveal the
wanna do that?
location or number. It just says, hey, there's people around.
I'm
I
good
don't
with
know how
that.
well- I don't know how.
Bronny
good
just
that is.
stands up, is like, and transforms into like a
sense
radar tower.
Disturbance in the goblin force.
All right, so you're gonna do that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah,
Sure, why
there's something around.
Okay,
Hey, thanks for
I
that
love
check.
that.
There's a something.
no problem. Just let you guys know.
Yeah,
this,
hey, appreciate
you know,
Appreciate that,
there's
radar
something to
there.
go on in this mission. We're not
Bronny
just walking around.
carefully
In a
examines the
mile
footsteps and goes,
radius. In
"There's
a mile
something
radius, there is
within a
some
mile of here."
creature.
Tell you what,
That's
I'd
that-
like to
that's
go
that
back
John
to town,
Madden
fellas,
back.
and let's bake some cookies and just kind of hang out and talk about our problems.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are in the middle of this room.
Yeah,
Sean,
there-
I'd like to check for secret doors.
Okay. No.
Okay. All right.
There are no doors.
All right.
That's what
Okay.
Fred
So
and
we
I been doing while
have
we're cuddling.
one tunnel left, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
The
so you're
spider
gonna go-
tunnel that Reek talked about.
You're gonna go
Yep.
back up to that middle room.
Hold up.
Yeah.
First,
Okay.
we'll disarm our trap and take it with us.
Take it
Hold
with
up.
us.
We
What
have
would
a
you do?
guy tied down unconscious on the ground right now.
You do. You have a
Sure.
guy who's tied up. He has been healed, and he's looking around like, hey,
Excellent.
Just leave. Then
He needs
maybe
to
I can
come-
Work this
He
out.
needs to come with us.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
also needs to be bound and gagged.
He is bound, but he's not gagged, but we need to gag him.
All right.
All right. There's some white liquid for that.
I can sleight of hand his
take
ass.
your
Sir-
ball gag out of your pouch.
All right.
Ball gang. Starting
Okay.
equipment, right? Starting equipment. Ball
yeah,
gang.
yeah.
Starting
It's
with-
part of the-
Well, hold on. Can we like interrogate him? Would that count as like an investigation check, or is that still like an intimidation?
It's probably an investigation would be like if you wanted to look him over and see what's going on, like if there's anything on him, like
Doger,
Oh,
dick size.
I really want to see how you interrogate someone in your Doger.
It didn't go so well
Character.
last time.
Well, I mean, like I know how to do it as as GQ, right? But like, how do you do it as Doger? I really want to watch and learn here.
Well, we'll see, depending on this roll. All right, so you want me to intimidate this hoe bag? All right.
Go back.
God be with me. All right. What's that? That's a...
Which god is
Stole
that?
a mic from the local
I forget
radio
which
station.
god you serve.
Oh,
Doger,
WB.
which god do you serve? I forget.
24.
WG?
Technically Bush. I'm bound to the fiend.
I mean, I don't really
The
like
fiend rove. Right.
Okay. All right.
feed
So go ahead and intimidate your prisoner.
Tiny man. Where are more treasures?
You guys have got some in your pockets.
Nah. 8 scimitars. 92
That ain't
fucking
nothing.
90 Nah, get the fuck out of here.
I ain't nobody got time for that.
There was some in the
Doga.
chest.
Doga. Where them blues at?
Never
The blues out.
let us look at the chest, so we don't know, but I assume there's something in there.
We looked at the chest. We
Sorry.
looted the chest.
It was mediocre at best.
I'm a low-level goblin. I ain't got shit, man. You guys-
I don't even have a name. Let's give him a name. Let's give him a name.
Uh,
How about Dorica?
Dorica. All right. Or maybe ask him what's his name. Maybe.
Sure, that's fine. Dorica's fine. It's all fine.
It's
You've
the
stolen
feminine of
everything else
Derek.
from me. You can steal my sense of identity as well.
When the DM plans to never have you interact with a character, right here, folks.
Exactly.
All right. He's a
All right.
shield. Come
Trap
on,
bait. Got it.
Push him
Yeah.
in front.
Yeah, there's just nothing. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to really tell.
Yeah. Right.
I'll go down the spider.
Alright, you're coming with me.
All right,
Sling
you
him over
guys
my
are
shoulder.
traveling-
Now he's
You
with me.
need to gag him first, because remember that last bitch
Yes.
told him where we were.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
gag
think
him.
the spiders understand goblin, but I mean, we can stuff
He'll
something
make
in his mouth.
noise.
Yeah, he doesn't need to scream.
All right, gag him with one of our 8 scimitars. You know.
No.
So, Sean, his state right now is 1 damage. He's dead, right? That's how that works.
No, he said he was
No,
fully
he's-
healed.
He's fully. He rested.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of maybe a
We
problem.
can just rip the shirt off and stuff it in his throat.
Well,
Actually,
who's ripping
if
their
he
shirt off?
dies-
Oh, his
Wait,
shirt.
wait.
He dies.
His
Okay, so if we take him somewhere and he starts fighting, shouldn't we kind of weaken him a little bit?
I
mean, He's.
I got this problem
Mike
solved.
Industries.
I put
he did.
Yep.
He
Wow,
did.
look at that.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Was he the one
Not like
screaming?
this. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna try to recreate it perfectly.
You
Okay,
guys
right.
are
There
fine.
goes their-
Hey, okay, you're back.
That was
It
weird. You
froze
guys
pretty hard.
You guys were fine the whole time. I've been getting some chop from you guys, and Discord's pulling like 30% CPU and running like 6 different instances of itself somehow. I don't know.
Working it.
Maybe you should update
Well-
your AMD K62 processor.
Dude, I still have my K6 too. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Dude,
Not like this.
it's a great processor.
Okay.
Red alert.
Okay, so
You have bound him up.
Yeah,
we-
gag him.
we have a gag. It's so
Yeah,
easy. I dropped
yeah.
Reek back there, who's already starting to decompose probably. We'll just tear off his arm and shove that in the new guy's
Yeah.
mouth. What's his
There you
name? What'd we name him?
Derek.
Dorica.
Darik.
Dorica.
All right.
So
put put Reek's arm in Darik's mouth.
Okay, so you guys are walking
Mr. Rico.
back up the path. You get to the room where the 3 goblins were, where you guys met. What was his name? You call him Reek. His real name was Colin, I think.
No,
Yeah.
Colin's
Aaron.
dead to me.
His name was Aaron.
Aaron, yeah.
Aaron, that's right.
My
All
name
was Aaron.
was Aaron.
right, so you
I'll
get
never
up to-
forget Aaron.
You
No,
get back up to
they-
that
He was
main.
calling first, but then we ate his asparagus and he turned into Reek.
Oh God! You get up to that middle room that has the path to your left goes back out. The path to your right goes down to where the oozes are. The path ahead of you is fairly level, and it's got kind of. It looks in the distance. You can see now that you kind of got an idea what's going on. You can see that there are spider webs there. However, there is a massive spider web over the doorway to your left, the cave to your left, and there is a body that is stuck in it. It is very clearly dead.
I know what we need to do.
Scan.
I already know it. No.
Scan
we
for
need to
1
throw-
mile.
No. No, we need to throw a bait in there that's alive. He'll move. He'll bring the spider into him.
Yeah, trigger the
Yes.
thing and make him wiggle it. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Okay. You gonna do that?
Push his ass and like
But-
Sparta kick him in.
Do we
I
need?
mean-
Hey, you know what? Hang on. Wait. Let's threaten him with that first to see if we
Yeah.
get any information out of
Hold
him.
on.
Yeah, to see
No,
if he's like,
yes,
no, no, no.
I'm
Dan.
gonna do it
Nice.
anyway. Hey, you know, y'all brought me along because I'm a devious motherfucker. I'm gonna get all.
Just don't cut the rope bridge. Don't cut the rope bridge.
I'll do it. Like a bear. Don't care which half. I'll do it.
All right. So what are you doing?
We are going to threaten to push him in to see if he flinches.
So, yeah,
Okay.
if he has any.
Dogger,
momentum.
talk to him. Make him respect.
Hey, tiny man. Where the shinies or you spider foods?
With the
All right.
blues.
Listen here, guys. There's probably some shit down that other tunnel, but we don't go down there because the spiders are there. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not real nice down there. I went down halfway at one time, and I just heard like a bunch of like clicking spidery sounds.
How many
ran
spiders
like
did you
hell.
see when you was down there?
I didn't see shit, man. I was just running. I was scared to death. I was just trying to live my goblin life. Spider free,
All
man.
right.
Spider
so I-
free since 03.
So I take Dorica and I just Sparta kick his ass into the
Whoa,
woods.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not just kick him there. Let's go spider fishing, right? I got 50 feet of hempen rope that says we can throw him out there and reel him in and just toss him back again till we get some
yeah.
spiders baited out here.
Absolutely, that's what we should do.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to move us on, but I like that idea way better.
All right,
too.
so you're gonna toss him. You're gonna tie him up with this rope and toss him into the web.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and then
And reel
reel
him
him
in
back
all
We're
through.
gonna-
slowly
we're gonna
until we
fly
catch something.
fish With
Yeah.
Dorica.
I mean, the web is covering the doorway. It's not into the tunnel. There are webs down the spider tunnel, but there's a massive web right to your left. The doorway going out, the tunnel that goes up out, right there. Massive web with a body in it.
Is it blocking our way?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
that's
you're
the
right.
so we throw him
And-
in with a contingency plan rope. Pull him
You
out.
throw him into the web.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you throw him into the web. He starts wiggling around. He's not loving the idea that he's not a corpse.
Loving it.
Right. Other than that, nothing happened.
Nothing happens. That's
So,
shocking.
so nothing sensed it. So I think
Okay.
we can carve through and get to the body to inspect it.
I mean, the body's on the front. You don't need to carve through anything.
We should definitely inspect the
We
body.
carve through anyway.
Okay. All right.
We
what
carve
are you
through
doing?
the air.
So
Just carving.
let's
So hold on,
slowly-
hold on. Can we use the wand?
The wand?
You can use
I don't
wand.
even know what the wand does. It could bring the whole cave down on us.
Do you want to? Yeah, that's true. Do you want to use it outside, or do you want to use it in the next enemy encounter? See what happens.
I mean, maybe wait till we're in some wide open spaces just in case.
All right, so come on, let's. We got to get done with the tunnel tonight. We got like an hour left. So.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying we should slowly cut the spider web off the body so we can expose the body.
Okay. All right. You can do that. The body kind of falls more out. It wasn't really covered. I mean, all you need to do is take kind of a little bit of a look at this thing because it's dark and shadowy and stuff. You got your torch, but you wouldn't need to do that much of a look just to be able to kind of make some determinations about the body.
Yeah. What race class was it? What
It is a human.
human?
Yeah, he said what class?
Yeah, I know.
Class is of the normal fucking human variety.
That's right.
Farmer.
Farmer.
The 1%ers. Okay, let's go. Okay,
Exactly.
so
We loot his almanac.
yeah. No, I mean, does
So
anyone
you're gonna
have
do some sort of
fire?
like investigation check on this
Yeah,
thing?
I'll investigate it, farmer. Let
Someone
me
do
check
an
this.
investigation
I'm
check.
investigating the farmer right now, and I investigate with. That can't be right.
What's your
27.
investigation plus?
Okay. All right. So you take a look at this guy. He looks familiar to you, actually, and if you take some time to try to think your way through everything, you'll realize that this
Farmer
was
McCallum.
a teenager from town.
Oh,
Okay. And as you're kind of looking over everything, you notice that one of his feet is he's barefoot. His foot is kind of reaching towards the ground, and you can see that perhaps he has been able to like drag his toe there. And there's written a single word that says "help."
Awesome,
shit.
Sean.
All right, so
Nice.
you recognize this person as someone from town. They also look like they have been dead about 4 hours.
Okay.
4
That's
hours.
it?
We just missed him. Had we not slept so
Because
long?
we went to sleep.
I don't know why he would have written help in the ground instead of yelled it in a dark cave. Who's gonna fucking read help in the dirt?
Well,
But,
you probably think he did, but you're also were like down a bunch of levels in a cave
Corridor.
and asleep, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, I feel rested. Let's just scooch this dead teenage
So-
boy to the side.
Hold on, quick talk just for the crew here. So the next time the DM was like, "You want to sleep?" No, we don't want to fucking sleep. We do not want to fucking sleep. We need to check this shit out first.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't want to go into a spider cave with.
I'm
like
liking
10
these
hit
24 hit
points.
points.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We
Yeah,
do
fuck that guy.
everybody Cut our way through and continue on. Or
Yep.
does anyone have fire? We can
Wait,
light
wait.
it.
Nah, don't
Are
worry
you
about
gonna
that.
go out of the mine, or are you going to go
No.
down the spider?
Don't.
Down.
We're gonna cut through the web and
Yeah.
continue on.
Continue
Further
on.
in.
Does he look like he's been
For the
eaten?
last
Any?
time, he is hanging in the doorway to your left, which goes up out of the mine. So you can go through that,
Yep.
out of the mine, or you can go go straight
Down.
and go through.
Go straight.
It's this level to where there are more spider webs.
That's
That's
where we
More
wanna
go.
spiders.
Okay.
We choose
Yeah, I'm
where
looking
we
at
want
I'm looking at
spiders.
the map now. It makes a lot of sense.
And check for traps.
Okay. All right, so you're going through. Someone to give me a what is that like a
Do you have a familiar now, Micah, that's like has high perception that can find traps?
I have a familiar, but I don't think it's going to be very helpful to us.
Okay.
Do you want to
great.
explain your familiar?
Yeah, so my my book, my ironbound book, has popped open some big ass googly eyes and is kind of constantly looking around.
Like the Harry Potter book?
No, just eyes, no mouth, just eyes.
So there you go. Okay.
So roll
All right.
d20.
Someone give me a perception check, which is a wisdom modifier.
14.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a +3 perception. Woo.
All right. You look around and you're pretty sure that really the only traps that lie in wait are these webs.
Yep.
And as long as you kind of cut them through or burn them away with your torch, you'll be fine. So
Good. That's what we do.
All right. So it goes straight for probably about 60 feet. So you start seeing these spider webs. You're going to cut those through. Can you give me an order of how you're walking? Who is actually doing the cutting and all that stuff?
I'm first.
You sure?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll probably be behind him since I have the torch still.
Okay, I'll go up the rear then. Dan's third.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
And we
All
still
right.
have Derek with us.
And you still have Derek with
Derek
you.
is first.
Oh, Derek is
technically.
first.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
for sure.
Derek's ass is first.
Yeah.
So he is not feeling great. He's shivering and shaking, right? There's a little bit of like muffled crying. You just hear this like, motherfuckers, you know, that sort of thing. So it goes about 60 feet. You got the webs. You cut through the webs, and it dog ears just after sharply to the left and looks like it opens up into a little bit of an area.
I think I've golfed in this mine before.
There you go. A little dog ear to the
Little
left.
dog left to the left. It's par 4.
I think.
Yeah, exactly.
How big is this dog ear? Are we talking 8 feet
Wide, long, what are you talking about?
wide? Yeah. Can we all
Yeah,
fit
that would-
through easily?
It narrows down actually pretty significantly to about 3 feet wide,
Ooh.
but it looks like it opens up pretty quickly.
We need
Okay.
to set some traps here in case we need to escape.
Yeah, or check for traps for someone who probably was saying the same thing.
We already checked. You checked for this area.
Should we set some traps here in case we need to book it? What if there's a whole shit ton of spiders down here and we need to...
Like to run through and
GTFO.
jump over the trap as we retreat?
Yeah.
I can go
Hard
ahead and
to
set
do.
up the trap in the...
I mean,
tunnel, yeah.
do we only have
Check on the
one
way out.
trap, though?
Only
Yeah.
have one trap, yeah.
Okay, so I guess the question would be, do we want to save it for...
The
I mean, we're
fight
gonna
will
save
be-
it
Is there
for-
really any sneaking up on a spider though? I feel like they already know we're here.
Probably not. And there's probably like 30 of them in here, and we're all gonna die. But
No, maybe
Let's
we
do
should
this.
use
We
it
can
for a
s-
retreat. Because wouldn't that
Can you
stop
send
'em?
your book ahead to scout or something like that?
I could send him in there. He's probably not gonna tell us anything helpful. I could do it.
Oh God, it's a mysterious
I
shit.
passed on familiar, thinking that your shit was gonna be like super scouty helpful.
And that's your lesson, sir. You don't build your character off other people's characters. You build your own character.
When you assume, Eric, it makes an ass out of you and Texicus.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so what are you doing? You're not
I-
being terribly
let's-
discreet here, so you probably want to start making some sort of move.
Let's just
Uh,
throw Derek forward. We still got rope on him.
Yeah,
Toss him
yeah,
forward.
Keep pushing him.
All right, so you're gonna go fighter fishing, spider fishing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
So I believe it was Gaylord was in front, so he gives old Derek a bit of a shove in the back. He goes stumbling forward. You hear him kind of shuffle forward, eventually lose his footing and fall. He kind of sits there looking pretty not great, pretty uncomfortable, kind of turtling a little bit, like kicking his legs in the air and everything. And sure enough, two spiders jump out and jump on him and begin just kind of tearing into him. You hear these kind of pathetic screaming sounds, and it looks like he's not long for this world.
Okay, now it's quick. Let's reel those two spiders in. We
How
can-
far
Are you
away
doing
are we at
that?
this point? How far away are we at this point?
You guys are only about 20 feet away.
No, that's not very far.
I mean, is there any range situation we could do? I think y'all can cast some spells.
Can you guys get stealthed up?
I can stealth up.
I have bow.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if
you
you
want
could,
to keep in mind that spiders are probably pretty damn good at perception.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
I went to spider school.
That's right.
Um,
Inc.
All right, so this room that you've kind of pushed him into, you can't see a ton, but you do see the back wall. So the torchlight that you have is flickering off the back wall. So you're thinking this room is probably about 20 by 20 with a ceiling of about 30 feet. And it's, rocky, craggy type stuff.
This is Spell City, guys.
Yeah. All right. Don't we need to roll for initiative to know who's going first here?
Yeah, yep. If that's what you guys are going to do, you have the option of reeling him in if that's what you wanted to do. But they are not focused on you at this point.
Yeah, don't reel them in, then we can hit
So
them
it
before
just
we start.
depends
They don't know what's
on
going
you
on.
guys. So you guys could get, it looks like you guys could, not a surprise attack, but some sort of advantage.
Well, I have
because
a
they're
bow,
focused.
and if I use my horde breaker, wait, how close? No, I can't use that because they have to be within 5 feet.
Okay.
I have a short bow
All
as
right.
well. I
So
think we
go
can-
ahead and give me initiative rolls
Okay.
plus your initiative modifier.
Damn it.
Damn it.
fucking blows.
Initiative.
Where's my initiative?
Oh, my initiative is -1.
All right.
That's right.
Oh, 20!
9.
Is this
8.
a D20?
Which is 22.
Is it D20, Sean?
Yeah,
Yeah, D20. I'm sorry, what was yours, Micah?
9.
I got a 6.
Mine's an 8. 4 plus 4.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
All right.
So far, I like rolling the real die. I feel like I'm getting more natural rolls than that
Yeah.
online roller didn't seem
I'm
real.
gonna stop tomorrow. I'm stopping tomorrow. Actually, I got to work from home tomorrow, so no, I'm not. No, what I mean, it's like, yeah, that's probably what happened last time. Was like, I'll get it tomorrow. No, I'm not driving tomorrow. Okay, well,
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
So you've got two spiders that are probably about the size of like
You ever seen Lord of the Rings?
a large basset hound.
A large
Like,
what?
like large
Basset hound.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All
That's
right,
it.
and they're on this body.
He's like, you ever seen a double-decker bus?
All right, so we're gonna start off with GQ.
GQ2.
All right. As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay, on the spider on the left or the right of the body.
On the right.
Wait, how does the hex work? Would it be beneficial to cast on the goblin?
Oh, good point.
It's just plus 1d6 when I hit it.
Yes,
Does it do
Got it.
anything when
But
someone
don't-
dies?
oh, wait, you already
Is
have
there
it
like
all.
an
Yeah, but he
AoE or
only
anything?
gets it if he kills it. If the spiders
Yeah,
kill the
he-
goblin, he won't get any benefit.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no point
All
in
right,
doing that.
so you see this kind of like tension clench on to that spider just very briefly. It just very briefly shudders, and then kind of goes back to doing its thing.
He's getting like
How
a
far away are
pea
we?
shiver.
20
You're
feet.
20 feet.
Okay. Question about you guys' new abilities. Do they benefit from a specific like dex check, charisma check, strength check?
Nope.
I don't
Dex
think so.
check for me, but not in like a backstabby way.
Okay. So we'll say the stat there is dexterity. And this is now an 8-hour hex.
Oh.
I can still be interrupted, and you know I can transfer or whatever.
8 hours though. I mean, we could take a long rest while they're hexed.
You really good. Yeah.
um, so that's the bonus action, and so because it's only 20 feet, I can close the distance, right?
Yep.
And,
You
and
can go
attack.
running in there. Uh-huh.
Make sure you go for speed.
So I can move and attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's going for
All right.
speed.
This is the first time I've done this, so I'm
actually no. I'm sorry, you can't. You can move or attack because you've already done the bonus action.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Move or attack.
That is referred to as a ball jam.
Okay.
Roll your ball jam.
Actually, this is all new to me, so I actually need to pull out my packed weapon because I'm packed of the blade now.
What are you pulling out?
My packed weapon.
Your packed weapon.
Where was it packed? Where did you have it packed in?
I don't have a shield yet, so this is gonna be and I'm proficient in martial weapons now, so this is gonna be a 1d12 great axe.
Did you just
All
like?
right then.
I know kung fu in this cave. You're like,
Yeah, so I hexed the guy and I pulled out my
Great
1d12
axe.
great axe.
All right.
fuck yeah.
Out of his secret saddlebags.
Okay.
Drop down.
The spider on your right, the one that is not hexed, is still attacking the goblin
Derek.
on the ground, Darik.
Thank you.
He bites the ever-living shit out of his and Darik looks like he is no longer with us.
Oh.
So he
Damn.
kind of shudders.
Rip.
You see his finger like kind of snap from the back, slowly just give you guys the finger, and then like shudders and falls. Right. So he is dead.
Good old Derek. Classic
so
Derek, am I right?
yeah.
All right.
Give me the order again of so I've got Doger in the front now.
Yep.
Who's behind and who's behind and who's
Doger, then Bronny, then Hopi.
okay. All right. So Hopi, you are in the back. You're kind of waiting for your turn, and you hear something behind you.
Uh-oh.
shit.
I knew it.
And as you hear something, you turn and you see a big ass fucking spider that you're just positive could not have been there a second ago.
Oh man.
Right? This thing is going to take a shot at you,
Oh wow.
but because he is taking a shot at your back and you're
His
back in
turn.
the fucking shell,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a little bit of a disadvantage.
Fuck yeah.
And so this thing lunges at your back, goes to bite, and just hits shell.
Fuck yeah.
this
That's
thing,
why I was in the back,
however-
fellas.
Shell
This
shocked.
This thing is about the size of a
Vita bus.
fucking Great Dane. It's
Okay.
a big ass motherfucker, and it knocks you to the ground, so you are prone.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Am I closest to Ryan?
Yeah, you're
How
you're in front of
close
me,
am I,
but
Ryan?
did I hit Bronny over in that action?
You did not.
How
Brawny-
close am I in to
We were lined up, and Micah was in front of you. Then there's you. Then there was me, and I just got knocked down.
Yeah, so
spider's
Bronny
right
didn't
here.
get knocked over, but Bronny, you are kind of staring this thing right in its 8 eyes.
would you say I'm within 5 feet of this thing?
Oh yeah,
What'd you say?
TB.
probably closer to 5 inches. All right,
Ooh.
the next spider. While that's going on, while that spider's leaping onto Hopi's back, this other spider is going to make a jump for GQ.
Are we engaged with 2 like regular spiders and 1 giant? Is that how?
That's what you've got going on right now.
Okay.
It also jumps and kind of mouth open, and you are able to just kind of step aside the last second, and it falls
Sean,
right
can I-
next to you. Yes.
Can I interject real fast?
Sure.
Because I did select Razorback, and it says when you're struck by a creature within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to cause the creature a 1d4 piercing to the barb from the barbs on my shell to the creature.
Ooh, that'll help.
1d4. 1d4.
So Sean,
Good choice.
Nice, Drake.
for my learning,
Always
did
keep him
he
back.
miss because I have 15 AC or some other reason?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't miss. He didn't hit your AC with his roll.
I
what
rolled
was
a
it?
1 at 1d4. I rolled a 1 if it's my roll. So.
Okay. So
It's something. It's something.
it
It's
looks
piercing.
bothered,
Piercing.
but not upset. Okay.
Or pissed off. Yeah, okay.
All right.
like, hey.
It is Doger's turn.
All right.
Kim Dogie.
Okay. So we got the one spider still feasting on Derek. Right?
Yeah, just
Well, there's 2, right?
Right,
There's,
but
there's one that's just finished up.
one just
on
he's like
Derek.
dabbing the corners of his mouth with a napkin, and
Right.
then the other one
And the other
just
one is
left at
jumping
Bo-
in
at
the air
GQ.
towards GQ, but is obviously not gonna quite miss. Or not
Okay,
gonna
so he's
quite-
midair. Okay, and
Midair.
then got the big one in the back.
right, which
Right.
is kind of stuck on Hopi's back, but not seriously.
Okay.
It's a little pinch.
All right. Well, the big one gives me pause. So I'm going to turn around and cast Eldritch Blast at the big one.
Okay.
The biggin.
All right.
Okay, so that is a 25.
Damn.
25 at the big one. All right. And you're what does 1d10?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to roll a 1d10 for me?
Yeah. Where's my 10? There it is. 8.
Okay. All right. So you say your little incantation. You get your little hand thing going. A little bit of light glows out of your hand.
Banana way.
But again, there's more like this little red pinkish ball that shoots across and makes this sound. And you said for 8 damage.
Yeah.
Shitty.
What was that?
That was so straight.
Why can't I do math? Good God.
Divided by 8 and 12.
Carry the
Okay.
6.
All right. It is Bronny's turn. So,
That's right.
Bronny, you're standing there. This ball of light is kind of just going right past you. So you're a little unnerved by that because you were looking in the wrong direction, and it just kind of shoots out kind of by your ear. But things are getting super intense, super quick.
I am going to attack the turtle that's humping Ryan. I mean, hoping
The spider that's humping Ryan. There's no turtle that's humping Ryan.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, you know what? That was
Big
earlier
crawfish, no.
in the day.
Oh,
Just
okay,
tell me.
gotcha. All right. So go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
D20. Here we go. A 10.
These-
Okay. This is with what? What are you attacking with?
2 swords is +4, 1d6 +2.
Okay, so your 10 is there's gonna be a +4 to hit. Is that right?
So yeah, that'd be a
With the swords?
14.
Yeah, so 14. Okay, so you take your swords, you rear back, and you're just gonna clock the ever living shit out of these guys. You kind of fumble a little bit. You trip as you lunge forward because it's dark, but you come down right on the sides, and you do hit this thing on either side of its body for how much damage?
D20 again.
No,
What is your weapons damage?
The weapon is 1d6 +2.
Okay, and you use both, right?
Yep.
So
Okay.
roll
So
2d6
2d6 +2, or 2d6 +4, I
plus
guess.
4. Yeah.
Get him. Get him.
Get
Oh shit, son, it's a 6.
Okay, so 6 + 2 is 8. All right, and then go ahead and do that again for me.
4.
So 14 altogether.
14 altogether.
Now is there? That's the only guy that's. How far is the other spider away from us?
He is probably about 4 feet.
Great.
It's kind of behind you, next to.
Those are the two that are
next to
eating.
Haas-
Well, they're done eating. They're done eating, Derek. He was a light
All right. Well,
snack. apparently.
my horde breaker lets me attack a different creature that's within 5 feet of me within the same
Okay.
turn.
All
So
right,
I'm
so
gonna
you
Nice.
I want to attack the one
one
that's no longer
next-
engaged with the body.
Right, the one that's next to Haas and Pfeffer. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the hexed one.
Hassan
Wait.
Pfeffer.
All right. So the D20.
Yep, D20 to hit.
It's a 7, so it's 11. Right, and the sword says
Yeah.
+4, so I add whatever I rolled to.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. So you turn around, super excited to kind of roll this first attack into another attack, and you just nail the wall. And you're worried that you might have even shipped your sword. Or something.
And you broke your blades. You have no weapons.
All right.
To the window.
So it is now Gaylord's turn.
To
It's
the
a
wall.
spider has landed next to you. There's a spider that's just finished up with poor Derek, and it's looking your direction. And there's this big ass motherfucker on Hopi's back.
Okay. So I don't know if I have a D12. Yeah, I do. Okay. So I want to attack this hex target with my bound weapon, 1d12.
Oh,
Okay.
So
here it goes.
I use my charisma modifier instead of
Okay.
strength of dex
Okay.
for that.
So go
so-
ahead and give me a D20 for that.
Okay, charisma is 6. No, it's 4. Okay. So D20 to hit first.
Uh huh.
Sorry, I should know this stuff, but it's new to me.
I know. It's fine.
Try harder.
I mean, the roll was an 8, but there's add-ons to that.
Okay.
I got a 0 plus a 3.
Plus a
And
negative
then
1.
minus
Plus.
4.
Attack and damage. So charisma modifier here is 4, so it's 12.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
a clip, not strip. Yep.
That is not going to do it. So you swing wildly and miss as well, and hit the same part of the wall that Dan did in a big chunk of rock.
Big whiffer.
Ronnie.
Big whiffer.
Hey, you guys are carving out an exit strategy. Good
There we
job.
are.
All right. So the spider that was on Derek has finished up with Derek. Figures that it's going to come back and have a tasty meal after he kills you motherfuckers. And so it also launches itself at Doger.
Oh, man. What did I do?
All right.
Hey, remember I've got armor class 14 now because I got that shield.
Yep. This thing tries to leap at you and comes up about 4 feet short and just kind of rolls and is turtling as well with its legs kind of sticking up and stuff. But the last little bit flops onto its front, so it's not prone or anything like that. But it did not make it to you.
Sorry, Sean. I have improved pack weapon, which would have been +1. Would that have made a difference?
It would not have made a difference.
All right. Okay.
No.
We award
Okay.
you no points, and we all now dumber for hearing that.
May God have mercy.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so the big ass motherfucker on
Hopi.
Hopi's back is going to take a stab at Hopi, who is prone.
Oof.
Yes.
Ooh.
But
Not good, Trig.
as prone, I gain +4 AC.
Yeah, it's not going to matter.
He's
All right.
started to mount you already, so
So
Which hole is it going in?
take that big spider.
Oh, dude.
Was that a crit
Dude,
shot?
the turtle's got like
it was
what,
not
5
a
holes?
crit, but it's a
3,
damn
4,
good
5.
bite. So this thing
You got 6 holes, dude.
rears back and just
Yeah, I got 6
chomps
holes.
down on the back of your fucking neck.
Oof.
Right.
Dark manure.
Good dirt.
And
Well,
Well,
Yeah, so.
ooh. It hits you. It bites you for 12 damage. Its teeth just sink right in. 12 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me. So a D20
Why do I have to do a saving throw if I'm not dead?
because you're not dead.
You get poisoned.
It's not
Got it.
for that.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Constitution.
A D what?
D20.
It's a 20
D6
plus
or
whatever.
D9, one of the
I
two.
rolled a
Everything's
20
a
somehow.
20.
I rolled a 20 and my modifier is a 2.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So what'd you get?
I live a 22. Again.
You got what?
22.
You got a 22. Great.
He's like,
So
you die horribly.
You did not get poisoned, which would have been real bad.
That would have sucked.
So you can feel this this kind of warmth coming in through the back of your neck that's starting to kind of ooze into you. And there's something about your hearty, turtley disposition that shakes it off, and you can feel that kind of retract out.
I'm like,
You got
So-
herpes instead. Congratulations.
All right, so then the spider that is next to Hassenpfeffer rears up and attacks you again.
attacks you
bitch.
being Hassenpfeffer?
Hassenpfeffer, this thing rears up while you're kind of looking at that. Going gas motherfucker in the back. This thing bites you in the leg.
Okay.
All right, and
What about the legs?
They don't need their legs.
you take 6 damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I wonder what it's for.
I don't know.
Ooh, that would be a 12.
Yo, poison.
All right, so you as well feel that heat kind of coming into your leg. You start to feel a little bit of heat and then numbness, and then at the last second you
He
feel
pulls
this
out
kind
and
of
is
strength
right all
of
over
will
Oh,
and this ability deep in your core to just push the venom out and away, and it dissipates.
By the tainted taint of Texas,
Yeah.
I just barely made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the taint's hair, you made that
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
Okay, it is Doger's turn.
You know, on Family
right.
Feud tonight, speaking of which, they said,
Fairly few.
dude, they said
Yeah,
there,
great
what
show, by the way.
rhymes with quaint? And the first thing I thought was taint.
Yeah. They wanted that answer.
Okay.
They
I know.
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, they're fishing for
We're
it.
asking for it.
Okay, I will. Okay. I will again Eldritch Blast the big spider.
Okay.
So,
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
yep, I just did one memento, por favor. That is 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you mumble
Nice.
your words. You've got this little light that glows from your hand. This pinkish ball shoots out. Pew! It hits this thing, and it does not seem to affect it in any way whatsoever.
Oh, get wrecked.
It's melee damage is melee.
Melee.
What?
It's melee
Melee?
only.
Force
Melee.
damage is what?
Melee.
So
Melee and the Jets.
You better
Okay,
buckle up.
it is Hopi's turn.
All right,
It is
Hopi.
Hopi's turn.
I hope you have a plan.
I
I hope
he
you
might-
have a plan.
I would like to attack.
Okay.
With my one.
You're gonna attack the thing on your back. I'm assuming,
big
or the
one,
thing,
yep.
Yeah, right next to you. Yeah.
Yep. So my dagger is 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. 1d4. So I rolled a 2, so 6.
Hold on, you gotta roll to attack though. D20 first.
I apologize. Attack is a 13. What do I add to that?
Your weapon
Your-
should have a plus hit.
Yeah.
Probably like a
plus
4.
My dagger is plus 6.
Okay,
Damn,
plus 6.
19,
Yeah.
bitch.
So you rear back and carve right into the side of his head. All right,
Perfect.
and you do how much damage?
That was my 2 plus 4, so 6.
All right.
Those 2 daggers or 1?
1 dagger.
This thing is not like this is how life was supposed to go anyway. All right, so it is Bronny Darku's.
Sorry, did he die?
He did not die.
No.
Okay, sorry. I want my bonus action to be disengage from that. I don't want
Okay.
to be under him.
All right. Okay, so
Few
you
do.
pull yourself away, and you are standing next to Bronny.
Perfect.
I'm going to attack the dude that Trig just got through.
Okay.
Rack him. Double hand.
Double pistol chesty.
Double handies.
All right. D20 is 16.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that isn't that minus whatever your dexterity is.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's 15. Yep.
Yeah, it'd be 15 for me.
Okay. So as you do this, as you go to swing, there is what looks to be a like a shimmering line that is that just pops into existence right in front of you, kind of from floor to ceiling almost. That splits and washes, and it is gone, and your attack just goes through empty air.
Okay.
Like a
Are
portal.
these like Star Trek spiders or?
Exactly. Yeah, these are Star Trek. It's got a red shirt on and everything.
Like dimensional.
Oh my gosh, red shirt spiders.
These should be easy kill then.
Wait a minute. So you're attacking with the rapier, D?
Um,
The scimitar, right?
No, he's attacking with a rape there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
So why did my dagger hit but not your scimitar? That's what I'm just trying to break down.
but it sounded like he just disappeared.
All right. So it turn, and you. The only things that
Wait,
you.
hang on. I have a bonus action. I'm
Okay,
gonna
what's your bonus
attack
action?
Another spider. Within 5
Oh, that's
feet
right.
of
You
me.
can still you can attack the one that's near Gaylord.
Yeah, you gonna fuck me on that one too?
Yep, I'm gonna fuck you on that one too.
All right, here, roll D20. Okay, you are gonna fuck me. It's a 4, so
Okay, yeah.
let's carry
So-
on. You know, let's just
Right.
don't just skip it.
Just
Like,
don't
you
even
know,
worry about
it's
it.
fine.
Never
We-
happened.
we've,
Didn't happen.
You know, this was
you
gonna
know
like
I
embed
I
itself.
go
in
for my
this, like,
sword
fucking
and I
spider.
pull it out and I
Nothing
completely
happens,
miss
and you
it.
just kind of do a pirouette, and like you're just like, I'm just gonna carry this around like a fucking ballerina.
Yeah.
into
Like
this
I'm at
other
the
dude,
airport.
and
This
it's
is-
just not happening. Yeah. just-
Come on in.
It's like,
Come on in.
All right.
Me give up.
It is Gaylord's turn. So there is the spider that has been trying to attack you and successfully bit you on the leg, and then there is the spider that's kind of on your other side. One of those is hexed.
Okay. I still want to go after the hex target if I'm with. Am I in
Absolutely,
range?
this is the one on your left, or actually
Okay.
now it's on your right because you turned around.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I want to attack.
With what?
The bound greatsword.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be a total of 13.
That will do it.
Okay.
All right. Give me your damage on that.
So it's 1d12 for the damage. It's 11.
yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Plus,
so you bring.
plus.
Whoa.
Wait, do you
Whoa.
need a
Hang on.
plus?
Hang on.
Whoa.
Add it up. Just add it up.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just do it. Do your maths.
Sorry, it's all new to me. Oh, so it's a +1 to all attack and damage. So I know the attack hit. So
Okay,
it's a total of 12.
12.
All right. So you bring this
Plus
thing.
the hex damage. Sorry.
Right. Plus
Yeah,
the
1d6.
1d6.
I think
Alright.
he's dead.
Yeah. So you bring your
Okay, 4 more.
is it great sword? Is that what it was?
Battle axe.
Battle axe. You bring your battle axe down just over the top like a fucking lumberjack.
Pack-bound
Like
battle
executioner.
axe.
Hits this thing and just right in the middle and splits it completely in twain.
I split the spotter
and
in twain!
Oh wait, I just realized something, Sean.
Oh, then the +8.
I took damage, so the hex was ended, right?
Oof.
It doesn't matter. The hex would have not.
But like I can't transfer it right now, right? Because the concentration was broken.
Ooh.
I think you have to make a concentration saving throw. So yeah, give me
How
a
does that?
concentration.
Yeah,
check.
I haven't even Googled that, so I don't know how concentration
It's
savings
probably
work.
wisdom.
Let
Yeah, I
me
would
Google that
imagine
for you.
Let me.
Concentration is usually
What do I
wisdom
roll for that?
or intelligence.
I literally was gonna click on that and post it.
Do it.
All right, what are they doing? I'm gonna refill my drink.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need to pee real fast, but
Okay.
wait.
I would imagine.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right. So give me a constitution.
It's +2 on a d20. Is that how it works?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
15?
Okay. Yep. That is successful to maintain the hex.
Okay, so now since it was maintained after the leg bite, I'd like to transfer it to. Is there one more target?
Yep. There's one more target that you are
The big dude.
that you can see. The big dude, you don't know where he is. It's just the other spider on your other side.
Okay, other spider.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that spider is going to attack Doger.
Oh.
Yep. Ooh.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Where's hold on.
Unless you got something crazy, it's not going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I have to look at this sheet one more time. I can't remember if it's the full amount or it's half, because some of these are half. Shit. I had this tab up. Hold on. There it is. Evasion. Sweet. Okay. So I use my evasion for this attack. So for this attack and this attack only, my armor class is 22.
Okay. So that would have been super great, except for the fact that it rolled a natural 20.
Son of a!
So you do some quick dancing. You're going to step out of the way, and it just is not like, the guys had the cups and the peas, and they're like switching things around, and you're like trying to follow, or like the baseball hat,
Yeah.
right? And then there's the one dude like Ryan who's just totally dialed in as to exactly which hat has the baseball underneath it. Like, totally knows where you're going.
Shell
right?
game in my body there.
Exactly. And clocks your ass for six hit points. But
Okay.
you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
For me.
Well, first I'll do the hit points, and since I used my evasion there, I actually take half damage from that attack, so I'll lose
Okay,
3
so
hit
nice.
points.
So 3 hit points.
And now I'll do the Constitution, which is... Where is it? 19.
Okay. So you're good there. All right. So you take 3 damage. And we go to. As you're dealing with that, there is
Back.
another line. This kind of ethereal, shimmering line that drops in the middle of the room, kind of over, like right in front of where the goblin corpse is. It opens and rolls back, and you see the spider reemerge there.
Wow.
That spider then takes an attack at Gaylord.
AC 15.
Yep, and bites the shit out of you.
Damn it.
Constitution save.
These spiders are using the online roller, so
Uh-huh.
all
So,
20s.
Nice.
dealing 9 points of damage. So it jumps at you, jumps up at you, bites you on the shoulder, actually,
Ooh.
and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me as well.
Don't
Get
fuck it up.
Damn it. That would be a 11.
Woo!
Oh,
Good lord!
sounds like a 10 is
so
what we need, fellas.
This thing, you feel again that poison numbness kind of go through you, but this half elf strength of character, of poise, of confidence pushes it out, and you don't
Don't
take
lie.
any
He
further
pulls out the
damage.
slap chop.
It's like-
out.
Okay.
AKA, you just shotgunned a natty light, and the poison can't affect you.
All right. It is now
Watch
Doger's. It is now Doger's turn.
Okay. All right.
So you've got what you've got is on. So you've turned around. You are kind of facing Gaylord. To Gaylord's left-hand side is a smaller spider, and kind of behind Gaylord is this massive spider
Okay.
that seems to have some crazy shit going on.
So, crazy shit, massive spider. I would like to Eldritch Blast.
What?
Okay.
It didn't work last time.
You shut
Why
your
you do it
damn
again?
mouth.
Touch it down.
All right.
All right. Is this a new spider, or have we seen this spider before?
This seems to be the same spider. It just kind of blinked in and out.
Micah, I think you're better off just going jail and behind a corner.
You shut your mouth. All right.
I'm wanting some of that creamy liquid soon. I got
Okay, so hold
Nine
on.
rows.
That's 7 plus. All right, 11.
Okay. All right. So you've got the kind of same thing. Your hands light up, whatever.
Hadouken.
This pink ball shoots out and just doesn't even come all that close. It's like 3 feet away. You totally missed this dude.
I tried real hard.
Oh,
Okay. I tried so hard. It's Hopi's turn.
Oh, blow.
In the end, it doesn't
Doesn't
even matter.
Man, I can't believe that guy killed himself.
It's
Oh, no.
terrible.
Yeah,
I
no.
said.
There's our Debbie Downer for the night.
yeah, no kidding.
I would like to attack the closest enemy.
That would be the one that you just got
closest
off
to
to, right?
you is going to be the hex smaller spider.
Let's
That's
go with
true. That one I was attacking teleported away. You're welcome, Trig. He's
Thank
welcome.
you. I'm gonna attack with my dagger again.
Okay.
Actually, no. I have a rapier. Can I just a little?
Okay. All right.
Oh, rape right here.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
It's all right.
Didn't even know her.
It's locked.
It's not.
Yes.
And I rolled a 3.
I'll take the rapist for
My
300.
dexterity is a 4, so a 7.
I'll take a family
Alright.
shittiest for 500.
So this turtle pulls out its rapier,
Which is 3
jumps-
times the size of his body.
jumps forward, does the little thing like it's going to see into this thing, and successfully carves it in the air, and goes Zorro, but then fails to actually hit the.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn.
that's a shame.
All
I said I
right.
was Valley.
That's a
it is
damn
Barani's
shame.
turn.
Well, that's
Get him, Bronny.
sucks.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing that I've done every time I've had a turn, and I'm just going to attack some shit.
Okay.
Deal.
You can attack the
Good plan.
the spider that Hopi just went for, or you can attack the bigger spider
Can I
that just took a chunk
suggest?
out.
Can I say I'd like to attack the one that has the least hit points left? Can I say that?
So if you turn around, the big spider that just took a chunk out of Gaylord it's not doing great.
Okay.
It's
I'd like to
rather
attack that guy there.
all that stuff. Okay, all right.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a d20,
Yep.
and it's an 18.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, it would technically be
Plus what?
17 minus
That's
my
fine.
dex.
All right. So go ahead and roll your damage for me.
Yeah, I think it was a 1d6.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Come on, baby.
Happyest.
All right. So and what are you attacking with?
I'm attacking with 2 swords, but
Tell me you didn't get a
I
one.
rolled a 1.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
But it's a +4.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
That doesn't make
Uh,
shit.
so you pull your 2 swords out, And there, in the shimmering kind of darkness, you see these lights kind of flowing back and forth that eventually coalesce into the words "Finish him."
Ooh.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, nice.
So
Fuck yeah.
how are you gonna do that?
How you gonna do it, D?
D gets to finish all the guys.
Good.
You know
Right
what?
this point.
That's true. You know what? It's just like real life. I take both of my swords.
Oh, you're role
Now, this
playing.
time I'm not going to jump on them like a pogo stick.
Okay,
I'll
that's
put
probably good.
both
'cause he's
of them-
pretty tall.
I'm going to put both of them right in my crotch, and I'm just going to thrust him right in his face.
My God.
Sword face.
Well,
All right,
I.
Sword push his ass.
all right. And this
Scimitar dick.
This thing looks kind of, at first it looks pissed as you come walking up with this thing, just like
You're like walking, your legs are like,
and then it kind of just shoulders slump and it just shakes its head and it shakes
It's like kind of
its
into
head.
it. It's
Like,
kind of into it.
as you are inserting into its head, it's like, I guess this is how I go. Like,
Yeah.
Fuckality.
It's all right. So that thing falls over. You are victorious.
Yeah.
with this big ass motherfucker.
Loot the room. Loot.
But you have
Whoa.
one more spider.
There's still one more spider.
I do.
Oh,
and I have, if
heck
they're within
spider.
5 feet,
And
I
you
have
can
another
try.
attack.
Yeah, you can turn and attack this dude.
Bonius.
I'm
I
going
take
to
it.
roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 20. A 20, twin.
All
All right.
Minus 1, which is a 19.
Nice, Dan.
So you are just kind of doing this like humping, ramming thing into the thing,
It's like a jackhammer.
right? And
Like, you want some too? You want some too?
Hopi in his turtle voice goes, "Hey man, that was pretty good." And you go, "What?" And you just kind of turn, and as you turn, you just slice this thing's head off. All right,
Yes.
but you guys are successful on that front as well.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
That's great.
All right, that
Hilarious.
thing was no joke. You guys successfully killed a pretty hairy dude.
Do we hit
All
the
right.
four?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So you're staying in this room. There are 3 spider
Loot the
corpses.
room.
Okay. All right.
Should we check for traps, or we've already kind of done that, right?
You checked for traps in the hallway. You haven't checked for traps in
Let's
this room.
check for traps here.
Okay.
Go for it. High perception, folks.
I rolled an 18.
All right, ho.
Okay. All right. 18's fine. You look around and you
My perception.
again realize that there were traps. It would probably, with all the jumping around and stuff, have been triggered. They're not triggered, so you're good to go.
You'd think.
All right.
That's loot.
So
Now-
were we at the end of the spider hall?
You're at the end of the spider hall. You
Okay.
look. There's not a whole lot here. And in fact, what you see a skeleton in the corner that looks like it's been there for a hell of a long time. It looked like it had some armor on it at one point, but you would imagine that if you were to touch it, it would just kind of begin to break off and turn to dust. So nothing really going on there. And then there are a couple of similar bottles of what you've seen before, same type of thing, but they are cracked and broken and empty.
Oh.
That's a shame.
So nothing.
Can we inspect the
Nothing.
spider?
Ton. You can inspect the spider.
I would like to
Rub
use
his hairy nuts.
one of the empty vials that I used
Okay.
to res myself to collect some of the poison that was in the
Nice.
spider sack.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, cool.
This resourceful
Damn,
motherfucker.
Trey.
Yeah. So
I think that's a point of inspiration if I've ever seen one.
Ooh.
why don't you do a nature check for me?
All right, let me do
Or an
that.
animal.
Wait.
Let's do an animal
Rick,
handling. That's a
Are you
wisdom
telling me
check.
Ric Flair is going to be
Animal
here?
handling.
That's right.
I have a +3 to animal handling.
Okay.
Ooh.
So do a D20 roll for me.
I'm
I
gonna
rolled
handle
a
those
17,
animals.
so I rolled a 20.
Okay, great. So you have been down this path before. You've done a lot of spider milking. And, you successfully get
Yes.
some of the poison collected into. How many vials? You
I think I only drank the one. Did anyone else?
had the one.
We got a hot mic.
We
here.
we
Hot
drank 2. We have 2 empty
You
vials.
have 2 that are empty.
I
back.
filled 2 up then. Both.
Okay,
Yeah.
fill 2 up. All right.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
great. So
Hilarious.
you
Hold
are standing
Look
in
at
that
him
room.
scary.
mic. Borg, why is he wearing
All right.
flip flops in his house? Is his floor that dirty?
No,
Yeah,
he's got a
probably-
pool in his living room. You know.
That's probably for I
Pool
wear
attire.
flip flops, man, because like it's not
Shit.
good for my feet, like on the hardwood floors and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like
How
Japanese.
bad are your
like, dude, the
feet?
shoes come off when you come in our house.
Okay, that is
Yep.
racist
Same
and
here.
offensive.
All right,
That's what they do.
so
I have slippers.
That's what they do.
how much is
Yeah,
left?
people that care about cleanliness.
How much is left of Darik's body?
I mean, a decent amount. I mean, it's almost completely intact. Its throat's kind of been ripped out a little bit, but
Okay.
it was clear they were going to incapacitate him. They were going to kill him and then come back and eat him within moments while it's still warm and all that sort of stuff.
So if I could, I would like to take Darik's goblin spine and add it to my trophy necklace to increase my intimidation.
Okay, I am going to need you to do.
Absolutely.
Let's see here.
I need you to run a sick as shit roll here.
I'm going to need you to probably do. We're going to call that like a medicine check. 'Cause it's
Medicine
like a
check?
type of surgery.
Sure.
So go ahead and do that for me.
All right.
Oh, don't have me do it on
All right.
minus one.
That is a 17.
Okay, so while you were gone, Hassan Pfeffer, Doger decided that he wants to remove Darik's spine
Okay.
and add it to his necklace. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a
So
trophy
increase-
necklace. It's got a
Plus
wolf's
50.
paw on it right now from a wolf
To
I've
increase your
killed.
intimidation.
I'm gonna
Okay,
add
so you
that
successfully do
goblin
that.
spine to it.
It's pretty gross. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so you guys are standing in this room. There doesn't seem to be anything else remaining
Dogo the
for
Predator.
I think
Um,
we tread back in the same footsteps we came in and exit.
Okay. you. All right, so you
Way
go
up here.
up. You pass the body of the young
Look at that
boy
boy.
that you recognized.
Give it a
from,
high five.
Thing. You see the words
Yeah.
"help" cut out. All right, so you come outside. It is dark. You've been in there for a little while. You rested. You're guessing it's about 4 in the morning, something like that.
Are you leaving?
But there's a good bit of.
I think we should take the dude's body back to town with us so his parents can bury him.
Hey,
bury
look
him?
at this
Hey,
guy.
that's a great idea.
Bronny Darko doing the
I'm good
good
with that.
stuff.
I'm good
So
with that.
I will
guy.
give a point of inspiration to Ryan for in his ingenuity, and I will give a point of inspiration to D for his kindness.
Nice
Wow.
job, Dan.
Look
nice
at this
job,
guy.
man. That's great.
Look
All
at
right.
this guy.
So are you guys going back to town then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
With the
buy
body,
split some
yeah.
cover. All right, so you guys are you're out in the wilderness there in front of the forest there in front of the mine. Again, everything looks just kind of not quite right, but fairly easily find your way to the farm. You cross over the field. You come into the village. It's very, very, very quiet. It's also 4:00 in the morning. So you are standing just on the other side of McAllister's farm in the middle of this village. There are no torches. There are no sounds.
Are there any sheep in that farm?
Oh,
Shit.
no, Dan.
Please don't answer
No.
that.
There
Do
are
not
no-
answer that.
Thank God. Thank God.
There are sheep, but they're wearing chastity belts.
Yeah.
Nice.
It only
Okay.
takes
All
one
right,
sheep.
no, you actually don't see any sheep.
Yeah.
That means no.
Oh, hold on. It's early in the morning. I'd like to take this opportunity to kind of slink away to the shadows and furiously polish my wand.
All right.
All right.
You polish your wand. You want to give me a D20
wait,
for
wait.
me?
Sure.
You didn't have any vowels. Trig has both of them.
Yeah.
What are you going to
yeah,
jail
where you get the
into?
vowels
Hey.
from?
You worry about your own business.
His time is his time. If that's what he wants to
It's my time. 14.
Okay, so that wand is looking nice and polished.
Yeah.
It's really, really looking nice.
You got like a
And the socks looking crusty.
All right.
Oh,
So-
God.
crystallized Durex.
So you're standing in town. What are you going to do?
What do we
It's
see?
nighttime.
Like, are there
You could go back to-
shops? Are there?
so-
Nighttime now.
What you see are a bunch of houses and essentially a tavern. Right?
Ooh,
Pissing
a
the night
tavern.
away is the tavern there, and that's really
Pissing
there's
the
not
night
a whole
away.
lot.
I want to go to pissing the night away. Man.
Yeah.
I
All
also get a beer.
So you guys go into the tavern. It is completely empty.
What?
Uh-oh.
God,
Wait,
what kind of town
who
is
is
this?
It's not an interesting town.
Who's carrying the body? Doger?
Which body? Oh, the
The-
kid's
The
body?
kind kid, yeah.
I'll probably be
Okay.
carrying. I've been carrying all the corpses lately.
Is there like
One
a
corpse duty.
So you go into pissing the night away,
My corpse
and there is nothing. So there are plates with food on the tables. There are mugs of ale that seem to be half drunk.
Oh,
There are not any people whatsoever.
interesting.
Is there light? Is there a fireplace?
fire?
Is it,
There's a fire that looks like it is just embers at this point. Like it's been burning
check.
for quite some
I want
time.
to check. I want to check the rooms. Knock on the doors. Is anyone in the rooms?
Okay, you start checking doors, knocking on rooms. Same sort of thing. It looks like beds have been pulled back or covers have been pulled up. There are no people anywhere.
Can
sounds like
you
everybody
see-
GTFO'd.
You
Something's
see
going on.
luggage. You might see
Luggage.
like a shirt tossed over a chair back, and that sort of thing. Perhaps you see a lamp on its table that might still be slightly warm to the touch. Not a single person.
Can we
lamp?
eat some of the leftover food to restore, say, 3 hit points to all of us?
You could, but you're also not sure how long it's been sitting out, and it might be.
I have
that
to
it
take a diarrhea check later.
Take a diarrhea check.
Alright. Bread. What about the legs?
I mean,
So,
we haven't been in the cave that long.
This is crazy,
there's
guys.
nothing in the tavern. There are no people in the tavern at all. You also don't see any signs of footprints or any. There's just nothing.
It's like they got.
I think we should get out of the tavern and get back to town.
You're in the town, so you go
Get
out of the
back
tavern.
that time.
All right. You're gonna do some sort of check just in the town in general.
Yeah, I think we should see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go around, you start knocking on doors, no answer. Doors, and you see the same sort of thing.
Can we set
It
up a
looks
flare?
like people just kind of completely vanished. Right. You come back around to the side of the Pissing the Night Away tavern, and you see that there is something scrawled on the wall.
Ooh.
Right. You walk up to it with your torch. You look. It looks to be dark red, and it says the word Totenreich.
Oh my god.
I'm not making the pot.
Shit. Oh yeah, we don't have enough pots. We need 100 pots.
I'm
Ah,
not
shit.
making them. I'm not making them.
We should have drank those pots.
Fucking shadow bang.
/G quit is my.
Hilarious. Fucking wrecked.
Okay.
So could this be playing off of some old Totenreich characters here?
All right,
Who was
that's
the main-
it.
Who's the main guy?
Let's scroll Los Rudos underneath Totenreich. Call it a day. Los Rudos.
right.
Interesting.
I mean,
Damn.
Oh, go drink
man.
some of that beer in the tavern.
All right.
Let's go drink some of that beer in the tavern and talk about this.
All right, so you go back into the tavern, and you assume that the ale is probably still fine. There's also still like kegs and stuff. You can just go over and pour yourself a beer,
A fresh
and you sit down and start talking.
Yeah.
All right. First, I'd like to, because I've been carrying this dead body around. I'm just gonna throw it in the corner, prop it up, and write "Lost and Found"
like
on a note, and just
like-
put it on the.
like straight up Weekend at
on the
Bernie's
corpse.
ass.
Yeah.
Okay. He's
All right, you
That-
successfully do that.
Problem solved. Quest complete.
all right.
Corpse specs is out.
Done.
So, who wrote this?
That's a good
Why do
question.
you guys think wrote this?
Your monitor turned off
Totenreich.
It's back.
with Totenreich Max.
You can like.
I mean, you don't
zoom in
know.
on his eyes so he's looking-
Alejos?
Alejos.
You don't know who wrote this.
Alejos wasn't Totenreich. You're
Alejos.
thinking Los Rudos. Lion was the
No.
main
Wait a
tank of
minute.
Totenreich.
No, Alejos.
No, Alejos was the
leader.
founder.
Hold
He's
on,
the
though.
fucking founder.
Hold on.
The founder of Totenreich. Yes, he was.
I'd like
Take
to
that
say, GQ, in your epic of a introduction, you mentioned that this god would speak to you. What does he have to say now about this writing?
Now, Hopi, you know I don't like to talk to Texicus. It's not really my forte.
That sounds like a Texicant.
Hilarious.
To him.
Hilarious.
You gotta be a Texican, not a Texicant.
So, do you have some way of reaching out to? Is that like built into your character?
I heard the demon voice.
I mean, if I just begin to methodically rub the W, And I just say
Kind of right over the nipples.
right
That's
over the
right.
nipples, and I just say 1,000 points of light, 1,000 points of light.
All right, give me a religion roll.
Yes.
Damn it, I'm Southern Baptist.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
intelligence.
It's just a 6.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you just kind of hum 1,000 points of light, 1,000 points of light
Yeah,
into the
All right,
darkness.
that was useless.
I like the thought.
All right, so let's get this straight. We got a
Yeah.
town. Well, we don't
It's
know if
empty.
the town's empty, but at least the tavern is, and the tavern's empty.
You went around and checked doors. It's not a big town, so you went around, and at least all of the houses that you have that were in the vicinity, you looked. This is the same sort of thing. It looks like these people just absolutely vanished. So you're pretty sure that this whole town is just gone.
That's so interesting.
Can we
That's crazy.
scan for maybe like fingernail carvings as they were dragged out, or did they willingly walk out?
You don't see anything like that at all.
I mean,
I
there's
think
no
we
one to
brought it-
ask.
Let's burn this motherfucker to the ground. Let's just burn the whole damn town down.
It does say Totenreich on it.
Right.
Hmm.
Would there be a way to
This is
figure
tough.
out? Yeah.
Well, I know Doger
Um,
has to go in 3 minutes, so let's figure something out quick.
So we're in the tavern. Can we at least? How many other buildings? Can we walk outside the tavern and kind of scan how many other buildings there are?
Yeah. So you look around and McAllister's farmhouse, which same sort of thing. It's a little bit of a bigger house, but again, all the trappings of having been lived in, but doesn't seem to have anyone
Can
there
I
at
do
all.
this? Sorry. Can I climb on top of the building? I have a climbing proficiency to get.
Yeah,
to the
give me
top
a
of the
climb
building.
check.
Absolutely.
Climb check. Climb check.
Here it comes. 11. Oof.
What's your proficiency?
I'm looking.
Next, I'd like to do a coat check.
Acrobatics is +4.
Yeah, you kind of slowly make your way up, and it's not pretty, but you're also not like in a rush for time. So eventually, you make your way up on
You're
top.
like, I'm an amazing climber. Check this out, guys. And just fucking struggle the whole way up.
All right, so
Yeah.
you look around and you're on
There's
McAllister's
no,
farm.
there's no like torches in the distance, like huddling
Nothing.
people away.
He just keeps saying
Nothing.
parkour every time he does parkour. Every time.
yeah.
Nothing. So, you
basically-
look around, you see the putting the night away. You're on McAllister's farm. You see another like 5 or 6 houses right there, kind of next to all that. You see a couple houses out in the distance all around. There is just nothing. There are no signs of life in any way whatsoever.
I think we just take the inn. I think we take the hearth inn and see what happens in the morning. Maybe it's we can't see them at night because they're shadows and they're already dead or something like that.
Shit, son.
I got nothing in my toolbox I can think of that would help.
I mean,
You want to go ahead and do that? And
Any
take a
kind
quick
of-
rest,
hold on,
see
hold
what the light of day shows.
any kind of insight, investigation, or perception check give us any more information at this time.
Oh, hang on. I can do
That
that
range,
scan.
Yeah, scan.
Within 6 miles of us, or actually 1 mile.
6 miles. Oh my
Within
shit.
1 mile.
No. It says 1 mile of you, or within up to 6 miles if you are in a favored terrain, which is we're in a town. I'd imagine that'd be favored terrain.
It's favored where you are, and then you got the so that kind of gets unfavored.
All right, so let's
But
say
it comes up. It comes up with nothing.
Okay,
No one. All
All
right.
right.
so nothing within a mile of us.
I
Shit,
think
son.
I think we take a sleep and see what happens in the morning.
All right,
the
someone
tavern.
do a an insight check for me.
I got it.
What's your insight? Mine's +5.
Yeah, mine is also +5.
Do it.
Damn.
Do it. Do it.
Hold on.
Man, mine's -1. What,
All right.
what kind of rolls you guys get?
14.
I have ridiculous wisdom.
Okay,
16.
all you can think about, the only thing that occurs is to perhaps connect this to the kid who ran
dimensional.
into the cave and wrote with his last breath help on the
Help.
floor.
Oh.
So it was not about the spiders.
Well, I don't know. That one spider was teleporting around.
Right, with dimensional rifts taking our swings.
Was a teleporting spider. It's true.
Yeah, he was basically immune to magic.
Right.
Not necessarily, right?
Well, it almost
somebody-
seemed like you had to roll a very high roll to even touch him.
Doger's first Eldritch Blast hit him.
Okay.
Mm,
I thought it
So-
missed.
Is there more investigation to do on the body?
Nope. I mean, he's very clearly been killed by a spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
why don't we take?
Did he
one
have
of
anything in his pockets? Milk money,
Wait a minute.
perhaps,
Wait a minute.
or
Why don't we
He had
give?
clothes on and stuff. It didn't look
Doger's-
like he. I mean, he didn't have his shoes on. It looks like probably he just was running to maybe try to give a message to you guys.
What
yeah.
if we give Doger's milk to this guy?
He's dead.
Oh,
he's
not
I mean,
knocked
It's
down.
not-
He's-
yeah.
dead.
Yeah, you can
Got it.
pour the jism in his mouth, but
Jism.
it's
Got
just
it.
not going to get you
Jesus.
anywhere.
Alright,
For
well,
the
I'll-
point of closing things out,
He's dead, Jim.
you go back into the tavern. You take a rest. You guys
Yes.
are completely healed up.
Yeah.
You wake up, and the light of day shows no difference.
Oh
The-
shit.
The Totenreich seems to be clearly written in something like blood.
All right then.
But other than that, you do not see anything that would be of a lot of help.